The most expensive cardiovascular supplement on the market right now is trying to replicate something your own body makes for free. For centuries, we paid billions chasing it in pills, powders, and prescriptions. But here's what no cardiologist told you. Your body already has the factory. You just forgot how to switch it on. It is called nitric oxide, and it may be the single most powerful molecule your body produces. Not a drug, not a supplement, a gas, a signal, one that your blood vessels have been waiting for since you woke up this morning. Here is what is actually happening inside you right now. After age 60, your nitric oxide production drops by up to 50%. That is not a metaphor. That is a measurable biochemical collapse happening in your arteries while you sleep. Your blood vessels, which rely on nitric oxide to fully dilate, begin to stiffen. Oxygen delivery to your brain slows. The tissue in your joints stops receiving the regenerative signals it needs to stay supple. That morning stiffness you feel when you swing your legs off the bed, that brain fog that lingers for the first hour, that sluggish, heavy energy that makes getting started feel like pushing through wet concrete. This is not age. This is nitric oxide depletion. And almost no one is talking about it. You did not fail at staying healthy. The advice failed you. You were told to eat less and move more. You tried. It was not enough, because the conversation skipped the molecule. Now here is where it gets strange. 1400 years ago, Taoist monks in Tang Dynasty China, 618 AD, were already solving this problem. Not with supplements, not with surgery, with a specific 4-minute sequence performed before sunrise, before eating, before the day consumed them. They did not call it cardiovascular optimization. They called it activating the river of qi, the body's internal current of vital circulation. And the monks who practiced it consistently, they moved without stiffness into their 80s. Their minds stayed sharp. Their peers who skipped it aged faster, stiffened sooner, and faded earlier. The monks observed something that Western medicine would not confirm for over 1,000 years. And this is where modern neuroscience finally catches up. In 1998, the Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine was awarded to 3 scientists, Louis Ignarro, Robert Furchgott, and Farid Murad, for discovering exactly how nitric oxide communicates with your cardiovascular system. What Ignarro and his colleagues confirmed was this. Inside the lining of every blood vessel in your body lives an enzyme called eNOS, endothelial nitric oxide synthase. When correctly activated, eNOS floods your vascular system with nitric oxide, which signals your arteries to widen, your blood to flow freely, your oxygen to reach places it had been struggling to get to. Think of your arteries like a garden hose that has been slowly kinked. eNOS activation is what unkinks the hose. And what happens inside those vessels in the seconds after it fires is something the Nobel Committee called one of the most significant cardiovascular discoveries of the 20th century. Here is the science that connects the monks to the Nobel researchers. A peer-reviewed study by Weitzberg and Lundberg, published in the American Journal of Respiratory and Critical Care Medicine in 2002, found that specific nasal breathing patterns, particularly nasal humming, increase nasal nitric oxide production by up to 15-fold. 15 times in minutes. The Taoist monks had no laboratory, but their morning breath sequence was doing exactly this. They engineered eNOS activation without knowing its name. I decided to run this ritual myself for 7 days, every morning before sunrise. I tracked 4 things. Brain fog within the first 30 minutes of waking. Joint stiffness when I first stood up. Energy trajectory across the first hour. And the cardiovascular sensation during the sequence itself. I was skeptical. I have tried breath work before and walked away underwhelmed. But day 3 changed something I did not expect. And I want to tell you exactly what happened. First, let me show you the sequence. This is the 4-minute nitric oxide flood protocol. 3 steps, exact timing, no equipment, no special clothing. You do this before your first cup of coffee, before your phone, before anything. Step 1. The nasal hum breath. 2 minutes. Stand with feet shoulder-width apart, mouth closed. Inhale slowly through your nose for 4 counts, then exhale through your nose while producing a soft, sustained humming sound. Like a quiet for 6 counts. Repeat continuously for 2 full minutes. Why this works? The vibration of humming dramatically increases the turbulence of airflow in your nasal cavity, which the Whitesburg research confirms triggers a 15-fold surge in nasal nitric oxide production, pushing that gas directly into your lungs and bloodstream within seconds. Step 2. The Taoist standing circulation posture. 90 seconds. While continuing nasal breathing, no humming now, just quiet nasal inhale and exhale. Raise both arms slowly to shoulder height with palms facing down. Hold for 3 slow breaths, then lower. Repeat 4 times. Keep your knees softly bent. Let your weight drop into your heels. Why this works? This gentle upper body movement combined with nasal breathing activates peripheral circulation in the limbs, which prompts endothelial cells across your vascular network to upregulate eNOS activity, essentially turning on the nitric oxide signal across a wider surface area of your arteries. Step 3. The morning light anchor. 30 seconds. Walk to a window or step outside. Face the light source. Close your eyes. Take 3 final slow nasal breaths with eyes closed, skin exposed to the light. Why this works? Morning light exposure activates nitric oxide stores in the skin, confirmed by Edinburgh University research in 2014. While simultaneously triggering the eNOS pathway through a light-mediated mechanism that is entirely distinct from the breath pathway. You are hitting the same target from 2 directions at once. 4 minutes. That is the complete nitric oxide flood protocol. Now, here is what happened across my 7 days. Day 1 and 2. Nothing dramatic. Mild. I noticed I felt alert about 15 minutes earlier than usual, but I dismissed it. Day 3. I stood up from the bed and the stiffness in my lower back and knees, which typically lingers for 20 minutes or more, was measurably reduced. Not gone, reduced. Day 5. Brain fog was clearing faster, not pharmaceutically fast, but I was tracking it and the curve was unmistakable. By day 7, the cardiovascular sensation during step 2, that subtle warmth and subtle pulse awareness in my arms, had become something I genuinely looked forward to. It felt biological, like something switching on that had been dimmed. This is not a miracle report. It is a measured one. And if you have been waking up with stiffness and fog and a body that feels 10 years older than it should, you deserve to test this for yourself. Fine aging is not a finished encyclopedia, it is a live experiment. Every video is a new data point. You are not just a viewer here, you are a co-investigator. If this protocol is what the science suggests it should be, the evidence will keep accumulating in the research and in the mornings of the people who try it. Subscribe so you see what we find next. Because the next experiment targets something even more overlooked than nitric oxide, and the ancient source for it may already be sitting in your kitchen. Have you ever noticed a real difference in your morning energy or mental clarity based on whether you breathe through your nose or your mouth when you first wake up? Tell me below. I read every single one.